I've been waiting for this one, bro. Roommates. I am still in some kind of shock till now. I and my best friend grew up in some place, and everybody calls us twins as a matter of fact. They are so close, twins. You know what that means. He left the country for a few years for his masters and came back last year. He moved to Abuja after he got back, but this never stopped our closeness. I got the shock, wait for it, of my life when he called me to announcement that he proposed to my sister, and she said yes.
How would she say
They've been dating Ruchang for 5 years. Wait, are you getting this gist? Mirabel, wait, do you understand this gist?
We are trying to.
And they are looking at tying the knot this December.
Damn.
My friend, like the emphasis,
Your
my
twin.
friend, your twin, your twin. I don't even know how to feel since he told me. Are we still going to be friends? Like, why would he keep such for me for that long?
Your twin is going to be
I
your
feel
brother-in-law.
betrayal. That's the feeling here.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, I just feel like, will I say betrayal? I just feel
Wait,
like.
sorry. Before we go further, people are very insensitive and some people are very stupid. There is the comment that was under it that I saw said, I understand how you feel. First of all, you don't understand how she feels. But would you have agreed to their union in the first place? In this world of madness, you wait for your sister found a friend who has a lot at stake being your in-law. Now he knows he dares not mess up. Be glad your sister is in a safe hand. But it's just so sad you cannot be his best friend.
Me, I just feel like some people, they just read need to just comment. They don't read to understand. Okay, in this part, I just feel like then he wasn't your best friend because he felt maybe she was going to get hurt if he told her.
I feel like his reaction, like he was this kind of person that was not in support of like his friend dating his sister, and then they were in love, but they couldn't tell him because they knew he was going to break the relationship, so they had to keep it from him like for 5 years.
And he didn't know. I'm sure they call maybe every day, talk about a lot of stuff.
Like that was a lot of work. Like they really tried to be able to keep it, but I think that was the situation. Like you watch yourself, the guy, like he should check himself. He should ask himself questions. Would he have agreed for them to date? Like and this is very obvious that they truly loved each other. For them to have stayed for 5 years and then they are getting married. Like they really loved each other.
Yeah.
So maybe he was going to stop them from being
And
together.
maybe the friend
and they
knew
didn't
his
want
reaction.
Yes.
And guys, one thing with guys is we have guys who
Yes.
don't come near my sister.
There's
Okay,
there's a thing as bro code, and the bro code
Yeah,
is don't
wait.
date my sister.
Listen, I feel like I understand, but I want to look at it from another angle. Usually, no, let's even talk about it as a guy, right?
Okay.
Usually, when every guy, or will I say every brother would want the best for his sister,
Maybe he
no
knows.
matter how you are.
Yeah.
So you now, as the guy, if this their bro code thing, they know, it's you and him, they know the things they do outside.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's usually why they don't want you to bring it
yeah.
in. Because you won't tell me that you're a good guy, you're a church
And
or whatever,
he won't want
and
you
you
for
want
this.
your
Yeah,
sister.
that's another way to
Do you
actually
understand?
look at it.
Yeah.
So you are dating my sister behind my back, and let's say we go to the club, we dance with girls, we go and fuck
And
around
probably
something.
he knows within that 5 years they've hung around and maybe
and they've
he
done
has cheated
stuff.
and
Yeah.
stuff and that kind of
Yes,
thing.
my sister would maybe she would tolerate you and forgive you at some point, but you know that me knowing you won't be able to do those
Hi,
things.
man. I
It's
feel
actually-
like that friendship will not
It
continue.
Hello.
won't because it won't. I don't know, maybe forgiveness or with time he may get
Maybe
over
with
it.
time, Sha,
But
because
actually there is
guys are
betrayal
still
here.
easily
Yeah.
How bad can you be?
I'm just hoping that he's not going to cheat on her.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that what we are assuming right
It's
now
not
is not going to happen to her, because if the guy has not changed,
Because why can you keep this? This is and probably the girl, even if my guy does not tell me, you my sister.
You should, yeah.
You my sister.
Yeah.
Let's even start from there. Like, how bad can I be? Am I a monster?
but the truth is, like, when girls are in love, we don't
we know they think. That's another thing. That's
our
why you have to be
brain just,
emotionally
like,
intelligent.
turn upside down. So
The Lord is our shepherd.
amen.
Seriously, it's a lot. We can't even You may just see it as a normal thing. And
Yeah,
maybe you
because-
start calling him hater or something.
Yes,
But look
if
at
her
this
brother
thing
even
deeply.
says something bad, she will go and tell the boyfriend.
Yes.
Because she's in love.
That's the thing.
So you wait to Kai Omo, this thing this thing is look. I've told you I read this thing yesterday and I was just analyzing it on my own. Like 5 years, bro. What's
Really,
up?
5 years.
5 years is
Then
not
the worst
being.
is
a
now
long
ask him
time.
to be his best man. Who is your best man?
He can't even. And you call me to
In
announce
fact,
that.
they
That
used
means.
to be best friends in the first
As in,
place. How much
And
more
probably,
best?
probably the guy when he comes and maybe gisting his sister. This is what happened. Me and my guy should just sit down, codedly, maybe listening, and you don't know that.
But somebody
behind the
tried though with
scene,
the pretense. Does that mean they don't take pictures, snap and that kind of
They
thing?
have their way now. Probably they are not even loud or something. For them to be,
That's
it's a lot
serious.
actually. It's a lot.
They are skilled in hiding
It's
relationships.
a lot. It's a lot. But whatever the reason
We
is,
wish
I
them all
feel
the
like
best.
I think you guys, the brother and the friend, or the sister and the friend, owe the brother an apology. Not that he would have. First of all, even if he say he no go marry him, is it not for you, the girl? You know what you want. To be stubborn and say wait. At some point he has to agree.
Yeah.
If
He has
that's
to.
your
How bad
decision.
can he be?
Love
It's
is that
just
strong.
and
You have
it's
to agree.
protects that he's protecting you.
And the thing, last, the highest he can do is advice. If she insists,
Yeah.
And then you know that guy will not fuck around near him because you know that my sister you dey go. Are you
that
mad?
kind of thing.
So really, it's
Be praying
it's
for
a
you.
lot.
The Lord is your
I don't know
strength.
how you feel, but if it was me, I don't know how I feel also.
Good luck, girl. Okay, I'm a student, and due to the ASU strike, I decided to get a job since I'm the one responsible for my upkeep without assistance. Now I got a job last month. My boss started off nice at first, and now he's starting some things which I am not comfortable with. It all started with a hug, but recently he said I should hug him.
That metamorphose.
He quickly kissed me. I know where this is going to, and I'm not interested in all of that.
We kissed her.
Yes, I just want to work and make money.
Yeah.
Sister, that's the spirit.
I'm planning to stop this month end, but I'm thinking of how I'll survive without a job. Am I making a right decision by stopping, or I should continue?
Continue, Mama. Say you want
Continue.
from kiss. He will rape you. He will rape your life.
Oh my, you're making the right decision by leaving.
Oh my girl, like
This
think
is
of
there are some things
yourself.
that are
This is your
basic now.
body.
From the
There are
moment
so
you
many
kissed me,
jobs.
from that moment that he kissed me, let's say he kissed. In fact, first of all, I would not even hug you. I don't know how close
Let me
or
even
how
give
they
an
can be.
instance, sef.
From the moment he kissed me, Ruchank, down, I won't even come and sit down. I know what to do.
Okay, this one, let me give an instance. I even tried my best for my mother and my sister not to hear it because my mother wouldn't have taken it like that. Okay, so I
They
think,
will hear it now.
yeah, if they do watch it, they'll find out. Okay, it was, I think we're in 200 level then. That period I told you that we were at home because they locked the school because there was riots. Yeah. So I had to sign up for an arts class because you guys must have watched my sketching video. If you've not, go and check it out. I sketched SpongeBob SquarePants. Go and check it out. It was so fun. So 200 level, my school, where it was located, there was a riot. So I think we stayed at home for like 6 months. So within that 6 months, I just needed to do something because I felt like I was slowly going to depression. I swear, my family members were feeling for me because some people were able to think I was a dropout because I was not in school. So I decided to sign up for an art class. So there was this man. My mom knew him because my mom was a teacher. So teacher, they know themselves and that kind of thing. So the man was into art. He was into graphic design. Like, this kind of thing that I just saw the man as a mentor. I admired him so much because, he was like a spiritual father figure for me because he was a pastor. He was so industrious. I just felt like, oh my God, that kind of fatherly admiration. They were like, Jesus, what a man after God's own heart. Then it started going on well. 1, 2, 3 months, I think we did the class and everything until one day. One day like this, after the class, and something risky, which I still thank God for protecting me, was anytime we did the art class, it was in his office.
So just
And-
you and him.
Yeah. sometimes his colleague might be there because it was like 2 to 1 office. So it was mostly, although the door would be open though, but it was still risky. But yeah. So there was this day that it now happened. I think we finished the class and I was about to leave. Then he said I should shake him.
Spiritual father.
I swear.
Tap anointing, my daughter.
I swear. Receive it. He said, shake me. Maybe you want to bless me now. I want to receive the anointing overflow.
Shake now.
Let's shake.
now.
I shook him like this. This was how the shake was. Before I knew Uncle was.
Am I not the uncle?
No. Okay.
Okay, you're the uncle. No, pull me.
I'm the uncle. She is me. Uncle was trying to pull.
And you
I should
were-
come and give him a peg.
Eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you that since I was born, I've never given my father a peg. It's
What?
you.
I've never.
It's you. How come I
Wow.
give a peg? When I heard that, but I just like withdrew my hand. I just tried not to be rude. I just smiled and just told him bye bye. And as I was leaving that place, but I was going with the confirmation that I was never returning ever again. Now, the
Imagine,
plan,
like,
yeah, that was just it though. The plan was, see, as I reach home, I'm going to tell my mother, like, see you, this is, and my mother wouldn't have taken it like, you know our mothers now. And for somebody that you kind of have, you put him on a high pedestal, that kind of thing. I was like, I'm going to tell my mom that was God to make it. That was the day they now called us that we should go back to school. I said, no, I'm not telling you. So till today, my mom doesn't even know. But bottom line is, girl, don't take chances. Run for your life. What is? It's a bug. Run for your life. Really, don't take chances. I believe there are so many jobs out there you take. I don't think any job is worth your sanity, your, them ripping
but
you.
if you can't be comfortable working, what
Yeah,
is
there's no
there?
point
You won't
in
even
an
be
environment that you're not
productive.
safe.
Yeah.
Because if you turn him down, I am very sure there's going to be like this friction
Tension, yeah,
between
between
you, even from the kiss.
and before you know now, he will maybe be
Except
maltreating
you like
in the
her more.
office
If you
and
like it,
everything.
he has money, he would be dashing money and you
Yeah.
want to go.
There's something I
Ehen.
also wanted to say. Humans like are designed to find solutions when there are problems, and necessity is the mother of invention.
Word.
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 This is from
Necessities is what?
The
Is
mother
the mother of
of
invention.
invention.
We write it on
Yes.
the screen.
If
Under
you
Mirabel
lose your
Jonathan.
job and
No,
you
actually,
you
this has
you
been
sit
there,
down
Richard.
hungry for
Eh,
12
remix.
hours. If you lose your job and you sit hungry for 12 hours, your brain will begin to think well. Like you will look for ways to make money, and if you have the brain that got you your job, it means that you can get another job. So why will you risk your
it,
body?
yeah.
Why will you
On top
put your
how much
body
are they
at
paying
risk?
you? Let me
How
let me-
much?
I'll get
Like,
20k. That's
Well,
his okay.
Let's say even if
okay,
See, no amount is worth it. No amount.
that's just the thing. So you just, if you have made it clear to your boss that we can't do this and he still continues, girl,
Run.
go and look for another job or go and do something else, like somewhere else.
They say
Just
that
the-
job is
the
what
pay
you do
may
to
be
you guys.
small, but at least you know you're safe.
yeah,
See,
you're safe.
knowing you're in an environment that you are safe by, it's top notch. It's just like you living somewhere and you know that you are safe. Like you have peace of mind, you are productive.
Yeah.
But if you're there or more, you'll be unproductive because everything you are afraid. Any small noise now, you think maybe you want to come and rape
Telling you.
So what's the point?
There's no point.
So yeah, run for your life.
Ja what?
I feel like all our advice have been japa.
Yes.
Just know when to
Today is
jackpot.
Japa Day.
Know when to jackpot.
Just know when to
bottom
run.
line.
There's not, you just need to run. Okay,
Because even the Bible say, flee, flee, flee,
He didn't say walk and
flee.
go.
He say run.
Jackpot life.
If you can get jets,
Sweet Bible
enter.
will say jackpot.
So your boss has just increased your workload and you have yet to finish your previous assignment. How are you going to inform your boss?
Yeah, start first.
Just talk it out.
Hey, I
I'm
feel
joking.
like you need to understand who your boss is
I'm joking.
and how your boss is.
Oh, you collect sack letter.
I feel like you should know who your boss is, how
Yeah.
his temperament is. If he's an understanding boss,
Yeah.
If it's
I think-
understanding in the first place, he will not add for you. Maybe okay, let's
no,
say
he
doesn't
might,
know.
but at least you'll be able to tell him and you understand.
Yeah, actually, if your boss is giving you a lot of work, there are two things involved.
It's either you're
Two
good.
things
It's
always
either
always involved.
it's either like the time frame he gave you for the other job had
Expect,
finished,
yeah.
or he's insensitive.
Yeah.
Yes, if you had agreed to do a job for him for 1 week and then it wasn't 1 week yet, but then he gave you another work, you could explain to him that, okay, you're not done with that other job. Like, should you suspend? Sir, do you want me to suspend the job, the work I was doing for you
Mira, wait, sorry.
before?
Sorry to cut you. You're very fine.
It's just not your noticing.
No, I'm just looking at
You know
her
what I'm
and
looking
camera.
at? I've been looking at the distinct in coloration. Yours, hers, and mine. Like, it's just the
Three
contrast.
different
I
shades.
swear, different shades.
Hala, she's so
No,
fine.
she's really
Like,
can. This
and
her hair
camera, oh
just,
my
you know, one thing
God.
when you pack your hair, it brings out your face. I'm not wishing
Yeah.
I plaited my hair.
Shut up!
I wish
Which hair do you have?
I
Do you have hair to play? People that have hair talk to you. I will slap
I will soon plait my hair.
you.
Yeah. So as I was saying, like, you say it this way, sir, should I suspend the work you gave me to do and do this one, and then when I'm done with this one I continue, or do you want me to finish the work you gave me and then do this one you're giving me? Because he has to know, because bosses just assume.
That you have done it.
Yes, they assume you've done the work. They don't even want to know anything. So you have to teach your boss in a wise way how to do things with you. You can't just say, as I'm not done with that job, or even if you have the right to tell him because of the time frame he gave you can't say it that way. He's your boss. So
have to
just
be
ask
diplomatic.
him. Yes, be diplomatic. Ask him, sir, should I suspend the one you gave to me? If he tells you that he doesn't care, just do the work, it means that he's your boss.
This is,
He's
or
not
maybe
a
the
nice, he's a very wicked boss, and he's trying to finish you. There is
trying to
nothing.
frustrate you.
Yes, there is nothing bad in telling your boss that you have work.
Yeah.
Yes, you have some work that
Because
you
you're not a
done
robot.
with. Yes, you are not a robot. You are not like a machine that you can just finish one job and enter the other.
And just like you said, if there's a time frame, then you know that it's on you.
Yes.
You were supposed to have finished
Yes,
it.
if you were supposed to finish it in 1 week and you
It's
are
on
in the
you.
second week and you are not done, then you should. The problem is from you.
yeah.
But then if he had given you the job and then the time frame had not finished, elapsed there, yeah, the English.
when she's writing now, that's when you will see her own.
Yes,
This is my own space.
Yes, when the time has not elapsed.
Don't worry, when the time has not finished,
It's
I'm not finished.
When it does not finish. Yes. I even forgot. Yes, then you can explain. Yeah, you can explain to him that this is what is up. So do it with emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Yes, if not, you will receive sack letter.
I am trying
Especially
to
if you are anywhere.
relate this thing to something. And if he's very insensitive and you find another good paying job, you should what?
Jagba.
I'm a final solution, you run.
Can you come and kill yourself? Why do you kill Jesus?
No, but truly, there are some insensitive people that you just believe that.
Did you get that time that terrible bosses was trending on Twitter? You needed to see
Yes,
people's
so I heard
experience
about
of
it, yeah.
bosses, like mean. So if you're talking about mean bosses, it's not a new thing. You're not the first person. You just think,
Experience it.
just think
Just
of
need
how
to,
to
just like
cope.
she said, there's always a solution, a way out.
Yeah,
So
just
you
think
just
of
need to
how to
look
cope.
for
If
a
you
way
can't
out.
cope, really, you know you can't cope.
And if
just
you're
cope.
fortunate to have a considerate boss, then you have an ace up your sleeve, really.
I feel
Because
like
at
for
least
her
you know that
to
when
even-
you talk, you know that okay, the boss understands you
Yeah.
and person.
Like my boss now, my boss at work, my boss is understanding, my boss is cool. So I don't see this as a problem to me because I won't even come out typing it because I know she's approachable and I
Like,
know
if you
when
explain to her, she will understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes her hair used to do like this. So I know those times to avoid
I
that.
heard this to do like this, man.
And she-
This parts.
What my boss used to
This
do,
is-
what my boss used to do is during the office meeting, we are reading the meeting minutes, and as we are reading the meeting minutes, we are reading like the responsibilities he has given everyone. Yes. So if he has given you a job, he will agree with you there in the meeting that this is the time frame for the work.
It's even
So
good
you don't
self.
have any excuse. And
And you have to be
he
That's a
actually
considerate boss.
yes,
That's
and
a
he
nice
actually
boss.
attached something of value to it. If you don't do it within this time frame that you have agreed with me to do it, I'm going to deduct 10,000 naira or 15% from your salary. So it will even like
Motivate
motivate you. You will do the job very fast. but then he's also considerate. Like there are times when he knows that this work
It's difficult. You
yes,
won't be able
it's
to finish
difficult,
it
he won't
in that
finish it.
period.
So he would actually weigh it, and then but then he doesn't like it when you don't do your job. That is what I pay you for, so you are meant to do it. Yes, so everybody should just understand, like, I'm meant to do my job.
Yeah, do
I was given a time frame to do it. I should deliver, and if I don't deliver, I should have a valid reason why I've not delivered. Yes, so that's just it. Communication.
Yeah, and I also
basically.
feel like, just like what you said, I also feel like if you have a track record of always doing your job, even when your boss tries to, like, how, some bosses can be so rude,
Yeah.
that they give you a lot of work, and before you know, they're giving you query, such that even if they take you to panel, because people know that you have a track record of always doing your job.
Yeah, you'll be supported.
Yeah,
for sure, you'll
the
support
boss,
you.
they will debunk whatever thing you say. So
That's the thing.
also try to keep a track record.
The answer to your question is just have good communication skills.
And
The
do
thing is,
your
you
job,
should
so
not
you know that you're not at
communicate.
fault.
Yeah, just know when to talk to your boss about it. This work is over.
Do your own parts.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yes.
Okay. Says, I'm in for one at my office currently as the board wants me to testify against two of my bosses. This is very tricky.
This is actually complicated.
This is tricky. Not that, hey, voila. Two of them have actually been committing some low-key fraud, but one found out the other was stealing more. So he reported to the board. The other, who was aware of his discrepancy, forwarded his report, and innocent me. But he said innocent me. It's me, I'm seeing myself in that situation.
I hate to be.
I swear. Innocent me is to come out and set the record
I should
straight.
not put this thing. Yeah, the innocent thing.
I swear. I am the only one that is aware of their misdemeanor and has never told anybody ever. Hey, voila. However, I must say what I know, but if any or both scale through, then we all know what the office space will become for me. Better pray that they'll fire both of them. I cannot keep quiet or not say what I know, because failing to not do the needful will be a failure at duty for my office. My head is about to explode. It's supposed to.
But I feel like this person, let me not say girl, this person deserves it. Your bosses were doing something wrong and you kept quiet, and then now they were caught because two of them didn't have sense. Yes,
It's
because
really-
like
you
they
want
were
to
doing
be-
something
you want to
quietly.
do something, be smart
Yes,
about it.
yes. Like, why will I be doing something bad with you, and then because I see you are anymore,
Anymore.
I'm not gonna report myself? Like, common sense
It's not
is
common.
Like, you're supposed
Yeah.
to learn his skill and still more
Yes.
than him.
Yes. And then you that was involved did not tell your bosses. You
Maybe
see
she
this
was,
thing
she
you are
was
doing.
enjoying from it.
Yes.
once more.
Yeah, probably
But
they
I
were
can
tipping
I can
her.
actually understand that.
Maybe she was scared.
Yes, she was
again.
scared.
She was scared
Yes.
because it's not easy actually.
Yes.
Okay,
it's not
I
easy.
think I have a first-hand experience of something like this.
Please, please.
The thing is,
Yeah.
my own was
Check.
not, my own was not like my bosses were doing stealing or anything. It was very funny.
Now you
I remember.
motivated me to have an
I
experience.
don't watch this. Okay then. So my direct boss, like the boss I'm directly under, there's a direct boss, and then there is a zonal manager, right? Zonal manager is our boss. Like in the office, the zonal manager is the head. In fact, zonal, when I say zonal, that means he's the zonal manager for North Central. My office is zonal office, right? So he's in charge. So my boss, I work under services. My boss is the head of services. So she's also a boss, and she's in charge of all of us too, in a way. Do you get? It's just him that is her boss. So she kind of comes next to me.
Say it with your full chest. Say it.
And then I have this problem with let's say lying outrightly. So when he came, and then he was like, "Where's your boss?" And I'm like, "Sir?"
Why you not acting like it? She's a bad liar. Just so you know.
What's the name of this comedian as well as one that looks in the car window?
Mr. Funny.
I
And I
don't
wear
know.
blue shirt.
No, he wore suits and he's always looking through the car window. Like,
Okay, I think I
yes,
know
like-
him, but I don't know his name. I
Sydney.
think no, it's not
Sydney. One
know
guy
Sydney.
like that is always folding his lips. Then he will now like like
think,
widen his eyes. He will not
I
be
think
like,
they've used this picture as sticker
yes.
on these WhatsApp stickers also.
Yeah.
Ciao. So I was, when he was asking me, I was like, okay, sir, she has come, but she's coming. Like, that was the first thing that came to my mouth.
Wow.
He was like, what do you mean she has come, but she's coming? And I'm like, I was literally shaking. When he wrote a query letter, dropped it on the table, and he left. My boss was already down, but I think she noticed that he was in the office, so she didn't come in immediately. Okay, then she now, someone now came, like a staff now came. I was like, your boss, she just went out, right? Okay, because I saw her earlier. Like, she came to like do a kind of, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to put. She didn't know that the mumu have scattered
God
the
bless
team.
those kind of employees, Sha.
That used to cover people's track. Unlike the
Okay,
so-called
that means God.
people under them that will be
Listen,
exposing them.
I didn't expose. I was, in fact,
She
she
have
was
come,
so
but she's
upset
coming.
when she came. And okay, my friend was now in trouble when he came because he had already, well, let's say I had already felt intimidated by him since I cannot lie to save my life. I had already fucked up. If you never fuck up, hands in the air.
No
Shut
hands.
up. So when she came, she was in trouble. Like, he was like, you are leaving this office. You are lying. You are an accomplice. You are waiting. Me, I was just standing.
Oh my God.
She was like, no, sir. I saw her in the morning. I was like, if you are, where's her bag? She's like, I don't know, sir. Maybe she left again with her bag. He was so upset. And when my immediate boss came, she was like, Shune, you're leaving this office. Why would you be confident and tell him? Sir, she just stepped out. Something happened.
Really, she's really bad. I don't want to talk about something, but yeah, she's so bad. I love
Really, if I want to lie, I have to.
Can I
calm
just
the
say
lie.
this within how many minutes?
So I can understand that girl.
When we went for my birthday in May, and the place we went to, they said no drinks. So we took bottle of wine. We took bottle of wine. So they said we couldn't open the wine where we were. That if we're going to open, we're going to pay a fine of 2,500.
Wow.
Because of bottle of wine. We now decided to sneak out to go and pump the wine.
Sure,
Well,
you
when-
say you would have recorded
I
it.
said I would have recorded it. When we're now, Shuni gather guts and open this one, let's drink. Shuni was now, hi. So she was looking. And they come in. She will not open the wine. She'll be looking.
Why did you not
Even
connect
to
with her?
drink, safe. That's how
very.
bad she is. She'll get caught. Continue your story.
So really, I think when my boss, I had to apologize. She was like, you just have to be confident and something. So me, I was actually, that was the situation I was in. Like, two bosses, stuff, and this one was angry at me.
Kind of, especially when the man is looking so intimidating.
And she was like, why? I was like, mom, I had to apologize because last, she's actually my immediate boss. Now me, I had the office. So I had to, that one, I don't even see my, 1 week can pass and I've not seen zonal manager, right? So I had to actually apologize to her. Not like I'm saying it's wrong, but I'm just trying to understand this person. Two bosses, and you are in the middle. It's not easy.
I just feel like you can't escape this situation. It's
Yes.
either you report yourself by yourself, or those two bosses, if you lie, they will report you.
just take a
so-
stand. You're already in the middle.
Just don't be a coward. Just if you want to say you knew, but then
you
you
are
didn't want to
afraid,
get
just
into
say
trouble, say it. If it's going
What's
to
the
save
worst
you,
that can happen?
Liars,
Yes.
liars, they'll maybe suspend you. But I
Yes.
doubt if they'll be just,
yeah,
What's the
if
worst
they are
that can
reasonable,
happen?
they will let you.
What's the
Yes,
worst
but
that can happen?
you just have to come out clear. You just have to say it.
I feel
I don't know if there's another way though, but
I can't really like relate to like this situation. Maybe what I want to say is entirely different, but I'm trying to relate to that situation whereby you're like in between two seniors bosses. Okay, so I did a boarding school, and when I came newly in JS1, I had a school mother. So I had my provisions because we took milk, Milo, cabin, provision and everything. And there was this senior in my hostel because my hostel was near my school mother's hostel. So one senior in my hostel, she was in SS2. My school mother was in SS3. So you know that kind of situation. So the SS2 senior told me one day, she was like, she begged me for milk. I put milk for her. I think almost half cup of milk I put for her. My school mother, I don't know what touched her. She now decided to inspect my provision. She told me to bring my provisions for her to see. I swear.
to see.
Yeah, I swear.
That's part of taking care of.
Yes. Okay, I feel like she wanted what she was trying to do back was to ensure that I wasn't like over consuming it.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, kind of feeling that they don't want you because you know when you're in junior class, maybe you're just picking meals or something. You're licking
you don't
Milo
know
and that
also.
kind of thing. Before you know, you're finishing your provision within 1 week, and this thing is like in 3 weeks' time. That kind of. I just want to assume that was why because she never asked me for anything, obviously. So she told me to bring my provisions for her to check it out, and I brought it, and she saw it was half, like quantity had reduced, and she was like, "What happened?" So I'm like, I was actually fidgety. I was like, one senior begged me for milk. She was like, which senior? You know, say if you have done boarding school, you can relate. Please, hands in the air. Comment in the comment section. That kind of situation. She was like, go and call this senior. You know what that means?
You can call your senior.
Can you go and
Because this is a situation that your school mother will graduate. You'll be left with that senior. That senior will chew by So, I had to summon courage and I went and called her. Right from when I even called her, she was really denying it. Like, me, I beg you for milk. I cried though. Hey, so I now called her. She now came and met my school mother. My school mother punished her for begging just one student for milk. But at that point in time, like it was like going to go and report, like going to go and call her in between two seniors because I knew that my life was at stake because my school mother was going to graduate and leave me with her.
You're thinking of the future, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of my future. Yeah. So it wasn't easy. So really bad that situation, but it's very, very
But you have to talk.
But then you just have to stand for the truth.
That's the thing. Since
just
it has
say
gotten to that point, they've been caught. You're not
Because
going to
one
report
thing with
them.
lying is that a lie will lead to another lie.
Yeah.
You have
And
to
before
lie
you know,
to cover
you'll be
up
in
a
an
lie.
entanglement that you cannot come out of. Before you know, they'll be asking you, be like, the truth, you know that even if they ask you 10 times, you will keep on saying that thing. Just say the truth. That's just it.
Just say the truth.
Last, if they fire you, it's
You
painful, but you get another job.
That's
because
the thing, last.
Because another thing again is, what if they don't do anything to those two bosses and you routed?
That's actually her question.
Yes,
Her question
that's the
was
question.
Even, if they are making it unbearable for you, sorry, I will want to tell you to jackpot, but if you can't take it, you can't kill yourself. You jackpot now, or you report them to. What can you do?
Then the
What
thing
can
is
you
again,
do?
you don't want him with office again. When you
can
now
you
report,
just
you now
do?
become the snitch and people tag you for being the
Yeah.
snitch in the office.
See,
Such that
You have
before
to
you
be
know now, you have
diplomatic.
a lot of enemies in the office. See
you
what
have
do
to
you
be
do?
diplomatic.
They should fire them. I'll go and pray they should fire them because why are you leaving them in the office to divorce?
Come and kill me.
I swear.
You have to actually be
They'll
diplomatic.
kill you with work
I
first.
swear. Hey God. So what do you advise that person in that kind of station?
That's what I
If
said.
it becomes
now.
unbearable, they should leave.
She
Even
can't
if-
take it now.
Yeah, like you are in the middle now, you have to say something because they called you as a witness. You just have to confess. Confess because even though you lie that you don't know, those bosses, since they reported themselves, they will report you. So one day,
That's the senselessness.
yes. So you have to just say something, and if you were scared, tell them you were scared. Tell them you were
And then
scared. I
every
don't say
reasonable
anything
person
bad.
can actually understand why you were scared.
Yeah.
I feel like the highest they can do maybe would be to suspend you. Maybe for the
Yeah.
fact that you knew
Yes,
and
and
you
you
didn't
kept
say it.
quiet.
Because if you're clean, you didn't take
And
the
then
money and everything. I see no
Just
reason
be
why they should
ready.
fire you.
It's going to be hell if any of the boss or your bosses actually get
Stage. I'm staying in.
does not get fired. Just be ready, kind of mentally. And if you are a Christian, I think you should pray about it.
Moga pray.
That's last.
This war is not physical again, spiritual.
That's just it. You don't reach now. You don't reach middle. You must stop.
environment.
It's not easy.
Like I know, movies, fiction, but some are actually true because
Yes.
cases like this happen in movies whereby you find out that maybe a staff in the office reported one of the staffs that was doing something illegal, and they always come back for you. And it's not. Sometimes they come back for your life.
And then maybe they want to kill you or something, and then you are always running, and then you end up
So
becoming
it's
the
not
actor
easy,
of the movie.
seriously.
Actually.
So that's it. So I think that's.
Ciao, God, I beg, keep me away from this kind of company.
I Last, as usual, if it's too much for you to handle, you what?
Japa.
Alright guys, we've come to the end of this. Oh god, I love this video. It was so fun. Mirabel, can you tell me like your experience? How was it like? Because Mirabel is more of the writing type. So
Yeah, I had to learn how to speak and express myself.
This talk.
Yes, I just learned today that I have to look at the lens.
yeah,
of the camera. I was
Do you know
looking at myself.
do you know that I didn't look at it?
but that's how even me too. I've been looking at myself maybe
I was
because we're
looking at myself,
plenty,
oh.
but we're supposed to be looking here. So Mirabel has learned something today.
Yeah.
Really, it was nice having
It
you
was
on my
nice, and I
channel.
like her. She's so cool.
No, she's
like,
really
do
cool.
you remember I approached you when my story that time when I now understand her, when I knew her after school now. When I saw her page and everything, there was a group I was in on WhatsApp that you were in. I can't remember the group. I don't know if it's your Quivers Club. It was a
I
group
think
that
so.
Ella was there also.
Yeah, it's Quivers
So
Club.
something about bookshare, something.
Yeah.
So she was in something, and I now sent her a message. Okay, the first message I sent her was I wanted to write something for someone, and I didn't know the pricing. How waiting with this like my eyes. So I told her, and then she. I was thinking, she even sent me voice note. She was trying to explain. Okay, I said, okay, this girl is not proud. She's cool. She's a jolly.
I feel like it's just charisma.
yeah.
No, most times people mistake charisma for pride,
And it's a good thing.
and it's a good thing. You need to carry yourself with high esteem.
Yeah,
That's just
very
it.
important.
So really, it's been nice. I really love to have you again on my channel. Probably when next we stumble upon something like this again, we'll
Surely,
do it.
surely.
Don't worry, time around it will be in eating spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese. Cool. Don't back yourself. Talking about no eating today.
Sheep jaw.
Yes, from
Are you?
Yeah, it's from home. I cook.
Yeah, she's also a good cook. Aside being a writer, she's also
Very
good.
good.
Maybe she will have
You
a YouTube
don't
channel.
want to
Are you
be
giving us your
serious?
recipe?
See, she as in the rich and very good cook. Let's
Mad.
visit her.
I love cooking.
And it's true. We should pay you a visit. Like
pay you a
cook us
visit.
something nice.
Okay.
So probably,
Where do you
probably
stay,
one
Lube?
time in the future, since one time in the future, maybe she'll open a YouTube channel and be giving us those recipes
Watch out.
of hers. Stay tuned.
Yeah, serious face. Richard, you would have gotten that part and she did that.
Don't worry, I can
Watch out.
screenshot it. I can screenshot it, don't worry. Yeah, so
Oh,
like,
this is really lovely.
I feel like we shouldn't even end it. Like,
Please
really, I
end this
enjoyed
thing. Let's just
I enjoyed it. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please ensure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe button
subscribe.
is down. There's a bell next to it. Click the bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. I mean, don't you have to be seeing fine faces like
Fine girl, see different shades.
really?
Follow.
Yeah, and yeah, I love you guys. Until next time. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I think it's battery. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Gay York. This is Mirabel and this is no. Okay, I'm going to start again. Yeah, you fool idiot. Okay. Hello guys, it's Gay York and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please ensure to click the
Yeah.
subscribe.
You know you did this the other day.
Okay, sorry.